Now I'm going to give you an example of what this looks like, and I'm going to give you personal examples of mine so you can hopefully see yourself in it, so you can see how you are subconsciously avoiding an emotion just like I was, and I didn't know how to sit with it also. In ages 4 through 7, the theta state is the most impressionable, the strongest, and that is kind of the subconscious. In those kind of years, I am absorbing everything. So let's say in childhood, I want to show my parents something that's really a drawing, all right? Because my kid shows me drawings every day. So that's... I'm showing the parent a drawing, okay, and they are distracted, dismissive, they don't really look up, they don't, really say much of it, or they're just, not into it. As a child, we can feel that, all right? So one, my nervous system says, ooh, that kind of stings. I feel rejected, all right? Let's say that I'm critiqued more than I'm encouraged. And I came from a very judgmental family, so everything I fucking did it wasn't good enough, all right? My nervous system says, ooh, second time, that, it stings, I feel rejected. Now, also, I'm a very sensitive child, and I had really big emotions, and my parents didn't really know what to do with those. So let's say I express these big emotions, and I am dismissed or told that, I'm too sensitive, or what are you even crying about, this and that. Third time, my nervous system says, ooh, that stings, that I feel rejected. So my nervous system says, ooh, I create this protection mechanism to not show big emotions, to water myself down, and to not be too much, because that just feels like rejection, and not show too much of what I'm passionate and interested in, because I might get rejected. So now I grow up, I get older, and my partner wants a space to himself. Guess what happens? As the anxious attachment style, I'm going to try to bring this all in together. I feel rejected. Now, that's a normal, healthy thing to have space in a relationship, right? But to my nervous system, it is bringing up the wound that I felt in childhood. So it's not the person on the other end, and it's not the situation itself, because space is very healthy. But unfortunately, I don't know what space feels like, because I've never allowed myself to feel rejected. Now, here's where these things feel stupid. I felt stupid crying about this. I didn't understand why I was crying about it. It's a completely normal thing, and it does not mean that I'm getting rejected, but for some reason it feels like I'm being rejected. Now, instead of suppressing that, I just allowed myself to feel, wow, I feel rejected. So instead of intellectualizing this, saying, oh, I shouldn't feel this way, this is so stupid, pause, okay? You just have to let yourself feel and literally say, this does feel like rejection, because you're acknowledging it. You're not trying to suppress it and say, oh, I shouldn't feel that. No, you're acknowledging it. Remember, I say all the time on my page, emotions are like toddlers. Do you know when toddlers do that thing like, Mom, look at me, look at me, look at me? You look over and they do a trick and you say, wow, and then you go back to what you're doing. This is what you do with emotions. You just look over, acknowledge it. This is what this feels like, even though it's not the situation itself. This is just what this feels like, and you allow yourself to cry or feel whatever the emotion is.